Welcome guys, so this will be my first Lost Caverns of Ixalan quick draft. Let's just jump straight in. I actually have plenty of gold at the moment, so could potentially do quite a lot of drafts. It's really the time is the limiting factor for me at the moment. I'll try and do 3 drafts this week and 3 drafts next week. Let's see what we got here for the rare. Kellan, Daring Traveller, so as an adventure, create X map tokens where X is 1 plus the number of opponents who control an artifact. Well, that's weird. Well, there's usually one opponent in the game, isn't there? Until they introduce multiplayer on this platform. So if your opponent has an artifact, you get 2 map tokens. If they don't have an artifact, you get 1 map token. That's simple. Otherwise, you get a 2/3 creature for 2, which is not bad. Whenever Kellan attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If there's a creature with mana value 3 or less, you put it into your hand. Otherwise, you may put it into your graveyard. Cool. Finds small creatures on top of your deck. Helps you get rid of lands from the top of your deck as well. Yeah, pretty good. We're gonna pick that, definitely. Okay, clay-fired bricks. I did see this before. I think it's not bad. You get it's 2 mana, you get a plains card. And 2 life. You can make the Cosmium Kiln later, which works as a glorious anthem. Pumps all your creatures by +1/+1, and you get a couple of 1/1s. So, you know, something to dump your mana into. And when you first cast it, it does something useful. And it goes with my first pick as well. Akawali the Seething Tower. What's this? Discern 4. 3/3 for 3 as well. So it gets +2/+2 trample. Oh, I think Descend works. Descend is triggered every time a card goes to the graveyard. So and Descend 8. If there are 8 or more opponents, you get an additional +2/+2. It can't be blocked with more than 1 creature. Okay. So trample can only be blocked by 1 creature. Yeah, that could be pretty good. That's a pretty scary threat. The diamond pickaxe, I'm guessing, yep, makes treasure tokens. That is good. Okay, you can counter stuff and then discover X, where X is that spell's mana value. Now that's one hell of a counter spell. Yeah, it's 5 mana, but you get card advantage. That's incredible. And that's uncommon as well. Tempted to go for that. Okay, Join the Dead is just a good removal spell. Okay, that removes power from the board. That does a bunch of damage. Okay, big mountain cycling creature. That's the forest cycling one. Trying to convince myself that I don't have to pick Hurl into history. That seems insane though. Got to convince myself clay-fired bricks maybe is not as good as I think. If I'm going for Hurl into history, yeah. Okay, we'll go white-blue. We'll take the Hurl into history. It seems ridiculous. Okay, Eaten by Piranhas is a good removal spell. It takes power and toughness off the board. Loses all abilities as well. It's a pretty good removal spell. It's a flash enchantment as well. We'll have a look at the white things as well. So that late game, that's making you gnome tokens, which is not bad. Okay, a bit of scrying. A blue gnome, flash gnome. 1/2 for 1. It's got flash. And it can give something -2. That's a good 1-drop. Okay, I think it's definitely Eaten by Piranhas. Okay, oh, we found a blue-black thing. Uchbenbak, the Great Mistake. 6/4 Vigilance Menace for 5. Skeleton Horror. That's a pretty decent big creature. Descend 8. Let's spend... What is that mana cost? Is it 4 blue and black, I think? Return it with a finality counter if they're only. So it's a big creature that comes back, basically. That could work. Okay, red black. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. We're not in red or black yet. There's various interesting commons and things. I think I'm taking this interesting blue-black creature. Okay, Grasping Shadows. If a creature attacks a land, it gains Death Touch and Lifelink. But it's 4 mana to cast this enchantment. Once this has 3 dread counters, it becomes a land. And then you can start drawing cards off it. Okay. Well, Death Touch and Lifelink, that could definitely prolong the game for you. Gain a bit of life off your dudes. Does seem good. And then you've got a green uncommon here, just a mana dork. If I was more into these commons. Okay, that's a good removal spell. Got dead weight there. But I'm tempted by this black enchantment. This seems interesting, so I'm going to grab it. Glowcap Lantern. Yeah, a bit of exploring. Are we giving up on... So Kellan is actually white and green. So, yeah. Moved away from white and green. Tithing Blade. That's not bad, is it? So it's basically Diabolic Edict with upside. Yeah, it becomes basically that thing that does a 1 point drain life every round. Not bad. What we're really lacking here is really a mana curve and creatures. Tithing Blade does not work very well with Eaten by Piranhas because this leaves a creature on the board. Yep, this is definitely a tricky one. Well, Shipwreck Sentry is good if we're making artifacts. Are we making artifacts though? We're not really. Maybe a Glowcap Lantern's good. I might give that a shot. Or maybe we just need a 2-drop creature a bit more. Take a Shipwreck Sentry, even if it's not that good. We might be going 3 colours here, or 4 colours, so Compass Gnome might be a good investment. Wow, exile target creature vehicle on basic land, scry 1. Well, it's a pretty solid 5 mana removal spell. And we might be splashing black anyway. It's a clan landmark. Okay, I'm going to take the Ray of Ruin. That might be another good top end card. So 1/4 that can become a 4/1. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh, nice. So this makes a map token. It's not bad. I think it's the Nautilus. Another Eaten by Piranhas. I think blue's going to be a main colour. I don't think we're going to go for cheap black things. I think black is a splash colour. Another Eaten by Piranhas. Looks good. This guy's a Forest Cycler. We might stick with green. Well, this it's mono fixing. I think we'll grab one of those. Well, Cogwork Wrestler is another artifact. It's basically a combat trick as well. Oh, River Herald Scout. I like that. That's definitely a 2-drop. Promising Vein is also good. Okay, we get a green rare. Jade Light Spelunker. Explores X times. Okay. Green is back on the menu. Okay, so let's cut black. And think about green, white, blue. Okay, Malamet War Scribe. Nice. So creature that gives you a war cry kind of effect. Interesting. Sorcerer Spyglass. Another River Herald Scout. Might think about some early. Well, we want some either early white or early green creatures. I think we go for the River Herald Scout, to be honest. Okay, that's a nice white 2-drop. That can tap things down. It's basically got vigilance. Okay, I might try this Dismantler. Cosmium Blast. Okay, that's a decent removal spell. Okay, this makes a couple of 1/1s. It's the Runaway Boulder. Probably just ending up. We're just going to cut green, but I don't know. I think maybe these gnomes are good in this deck. Maybe we're going wide a little bit. Got the Oh, now to think about it, we never actually picked up the +1/+1 to everything. Lodestone Needle. 2 stun counters, you say? Oh, that's good. Okay. Oaken Sirens are going to be pretty good because I've got quite a few artifacts now. Cosmium Sentry is a nice ramp card. I have to sort of believe I can still play green though. Well, the Oaken Siren is a better ramp card, I suppose. It's just blue just seems quite open. Council of Echoes. Yeah, big flyer. That's a game-winning card. I think we take that. Okay, interesting. Family reunion. Yeah, the inverted iceberg. It's a pretty good one. Okay, or maybe just stack up the Oaken Sirens here. This isn't an artifact, unfortunately. What else can this... Okay, for activating the ability of an artifact source. Okay. Well, we get something green here. You might be able to splash Walk with Ancestors. That might be slightly better than the other options. Okay, decent white creature. Yeah, we just gotta go for creatures, I think. We've got almost entirely 2 drops. That's incredible. Right, we do have 13 creatures. I think let's be realistic. Let's cut green for a second. Because green's probably not going to be happening. Well, I'll still have green in mind. I'll take this big creature. Yeah, there's not going to be a room for a green 2-drop. I'll take another Cogwork Wrestler. Another Walk with the Ancestors. Okay. Okay, a white rare we got. Abuelo's Awakening. Right. Target artifact or non-aura enchantment card. Well, that's very interesting. Shot. So, an artifact or a non-aura enchantment can come back. That's another rare, actually, there, Tarian's Journal. We'll rare draft that. I didn't actually look at it. Okay, so you can discard your hand to transform it. Then you can cast creatures from your graveyard. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, maybe we go back to playing black. Okay, Bartolome de Presidio. Pair of Offerings. Okay, it's a mana fixing kind of thing, and it can eat things from the graveyard, which is very interesting. it's just taking up a land slot in the deck. So at the moment we've got 19 cards. We need 4 more cards. We can maybe have room for a Pit of Offerings. Maybe we want all-tech archaeologists though. It's card advantage. Autoclan Landmark is nice sort of mana fixing. Another Oaken Siren. Got 2 so far. And, oh yeah, right, you can scry for 3 is the other option on this. My big expensive spells are not artifacts in this deck, unfortunately. So Oaken Siren does not help too much. Trying to find the big expensive thing I did. No, I'm not sure I chose too many expensive artifact stuff, things. So maybe 2 Oaken Sirens is fine. We don't need a 3rd one. We don't actually need them that as much as I thought. The landmark is nice. I think, yeah. Do we want, maybe we want another 5-drop. Because we are quite low to the ground at the moment. Hello, a blue-white card. Okay, that's an expensive artifact. You can make a golem manufacturing. A golem factory. That's an easier way of saying it. Yeah, that 100% is what we were waiting for. Okay, yeah, let's... do I need to look at anything else? That's just unbelievably fantastic for my deck. Right, so we are a Master's Guide-Mural deck. That's that was the whole point of getting all of these Oaken Sirens. Right, we have another Eaten by Piranhas. Or we could have a Hermitic Nautilus. I mean, removal cards, generally pretty good idea. But this Didactic Echo draws a card. Can have flying. It's another 5-drop. We've got loads of 5-drops. Sage of Days can sort of fix the top of your deck. I think it's the removal spell. Let's get 3 Eaten by Piranhas. Okay, another Uchbenbak, the Great Mistake. Well, yeah, we could splash black for that guy. Glorifier of Suffering. Okay, I can sacrifice something and pump a couple of things. And guess what? We need 3-drops. We managed to get a grand total of 2 3-drops, which is silly, really. So that's just quite an uninteresting creature, but it's a 4-drop, and we could use some bigger creatures. Cartographer's Companion makes a map token. We care more about artifacts. We don't really care about sacrificing our stuff. I think it's the Cartographer's Companion. Okay, Inverted Iceberg. You see, this is another mana sink for artifact mana. Waterwind Scout, though, is fantastic, and it's a really good 3-drop. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Waterwind Scout. Okay, right. We've got a mana rock that can help us fix our mana. 1 or more. Oh, number of colours used to craft it. So I could go 4 colours. That's an interesting plan. Just checking the. Okay, Marauding Brine-Fang has got island cycling. That potentially a good thing to get, but this gives me options if I want to go more than 2 colours, so I'm going to take that. Okay, another wrestler. Oh, no, this is the boring 4-drop. But yeah, we probably need a boring 4-drop. Thousand Moons infantry is pretty good. This is more mana fixing, so we'll take the Promising Vein. We've got enough cards for the deck now. Oaken Siren is another mana dork. Maps just don't ramp you, they just help you hit land drops. So I'm thinking Cartographer's Companion or a 3rd Oaken Siren. Yeah, Sunbird Standard is another thing we can pump mana into. I think, yeah. It's got to be Oaken Siren. Interesting. Unblockable Merfolk, you say? There's the Didact Echo, Shipwreck Sentry. Right, we have loads of artifacts. Shipwreck Sentry starts to look pretty good. We've got loads of 2-drops though. Yeah, let's take the Shipwreck Sentry. Oh, that's a nice last pick. Another mana fixing land. Okay, that was an interesting draft. I wasn't sure what I was doing for a portion of that, but it made sense once we hit Master's Guide-Mural. All of these Oaken Sirens, they're called. Yeah, we can use those to maybe ramp out our Master's Guide-Mural. Anyway, I'm going to have a bit of a think about this deck and come back. So that's end of part 1. Thanks for watching so far. Okay, I've put something together here. So I kept it simple. It's white-blue with 1 forest, just to see if we can use the adventure on Kellan. The other options I could have splashed black for Tarian's Journal, Grasping Shadows, and Uchbenbak. And then I could have played the Sunbird Standard as well to help me cast those. But I thought I've got a good enough strategy without needing all of those. They need a lot of setup, right, to actually do anything. It feels like Grasping Shadows is good because it's giving you a life linker potentially, but then you need a creature to actually hit someone with. Yeah, it seems like it could be quite a fragile strategy, sort of splashing these for these cards. I think if I go for white-blue, I'm a bit more consistent. And I'm ramping into some powerful things as well. So that's the reasoning there. And I think I'm just gonna jump into it. But I don't have high hopes for the deck. I'm just hoping I can get maybe one win with this. Because I've got absolutely no clue what I'm doing drafting this set. As is probably evident. So I feel like everyone else probably knows what they're doing slightly better than I do. Okay, here we go. We've got Kellan in the opening hand. Oaken Siren, River Herald, Scout, Dauntless Dismantler. Well, we could try and we could play the Scout and see if we're lucky enough to hit a forest off the top of the deck. Yeah, it's a little bit laggy. Okay, let's go for the River Herald Scout. Eaten by Piranhas into the graveyard. We've got one in hand. We want to actually draw into land a little bit, maybe. Okay, he's got, so far, a lot of enhancements. Yeah. Pay 3 or discard a card. Okay. As soon as he gets a creature, we're in trouble. Now, they both cost 1. I could actually blow them up with a Dauntless Dismantler. Which is sort of funny. We could just play an Oaken Siren. We've got more than one way to mess up his day. This does not bring back auras, unfortunately. I can't bring back the Eaten by Piranhas. Okay, oh, it's a creature land. Becomes a 3/3 for 2 mana. Okay, number of other caves you control plus the number of cave cards in your graveyard has to be 3 or greater. But okay, well that makes that quite hard to use, have to say. Okay, well, bad news is I don't think we're going to play the Explorer on this. So I may as well play him and attack and see if I can get some creatures off the top of the deck. Oh, he's got a creature. That's equip 2, that's equip, discard a card or pay 3. I'd love it if he discards a card to equip that. Oh, he's doing it. Okay. Becomes a 4/4. So that'll be a 3/2. if I eat it with my piranhas. Okay, so I am going to attack with a River Herald Scout and an Oaken Siren. He might figure out what's going on. We'll see. So that we think this should be reduced to 3-2. I'll do that. Flash speed. And we'll play a Dauntless Dismantler as well. Okay. Yep, so he gets my Abuelo's awakening. That's annoying. He does have one other cave. And that is now 2-2 Death Touch. Lifelink. Okay, now 4-3. I might have some bad news for him next turn. If I destroy all 1-mana artifacts, just attack. Okay, take action, pop into the graveyard. Right. Could have nabbed it with the scout, of course, couldn't I? But I get a captivating cave, okay. That I can sacrifice to pump something up, which is pretty good. Excuse me. Another chance. Right. Okie doke, so I think this is pretty good. So pump up the flying creature and attack. Ah, he's got a real creature now. 4-3. It can make 1/1s. That's an artifact. Let's decline. Okay, eaten by piranhas again. Okay, another blocker. Just figuring out if we can win. No, I don't think we can win this turn, so I'm just going to attack with everything like that. Let's decline that. Oh, he discovers 3, of course. That could be good. Fungal Fortitude, well, there's nothing to put it on. That's a shame. Oh, he's got the Abyssal Gorestalker. Right. He's probably going to play that next turn. Tinker's Tote might be the best option here. Well, yeah, we just had a fast start. Fast start against a slow start there, and we drew our removal cards. So we couldn't stabilize. And we played this ridiculous artifact hoser card, and it paid off. We got to 2 for 1 his 2 equipment artifacts. Well, we've got our best card, and we can ramp it out on turn 4 with if Oaken Siren survives. Oh, we have 2 of them. I think I'll start with a River Herald Scout. Dauntless Dismantler is a good blocker. I think we'll keep that on top. Okay. So that's a 4/4 vehicle. Right, we can either play the blocker or play an Oaken Siren. Promising Vein can be tapped for mana as well, so... I mean, we're doing 2 damage, so... we're losing the race slightly. Let's go in. Must be aggressive. Okay, he's 2 colours. Okay, gets to hit again. Is he going to discard a card to equip it? Oh, he's 3 colours. He has red. He had the mountain in hand all this time. That's a 1-mana artifact, by the way. I can craft it with an island for 4 mana, so he might be able to get away with that before I can blow it up. But isn't it interesting? 2 games in a row, potentially I can kill get a 2 for 1 on their 2 1-drop artifacts. Right. So I can make my 4/4 with this. That's 7 mana to craft with an artifact to get the factory. Or I could eat that with Piranhas. And play a Dauntless Dismantler. Or maybe I'll play another Oaken Siren, maybe. This is still a 3/2 if I eat it with Piranhas. Okay, I'm going to play a Dauntless Dismantler. I will swing for 1 damage. Milk card. And I'm going to end the turn there. Let's see if he notices what the Dismantler does. Because he'll probably want to transform his thing into a vehicle, I would guess. Okay. So, yeah, he was wary there. He didn't have an artifact, that's a good point. Let's use the Promising Vein. Let's look at the cost for this double white you need. Okay, we're good. I want to get my forest. Milling card. When you craft it, it is a sorcery speed thing. So rather than turning it into a big scary vehicle, I think I should blow that up whilst I can. So spend, do X equals 1. And then I can play my own Shipwreck Sentry actually. Attack for 1. Now he's got blue, so he could got to be aware he might be holding onto a counter spell. We might want to wait another turn before we play our big spell. So yeah, I think we'll play Oaken Siren. We can attack with this 3/3 now. And I think I hold the Eaten by Piranhas back, to be honest with you. Just let those trade off. Can always pop that. Oh, Tithing Blade, yeah. Okay, let's lose the Scout. So I just don't have much left to do, so I think I'll go for my big spell. I'm going to go ahead and play the island because I don't know if there's a mana sink. I should be have tapped the Oaken Sirens here for mana. Okay, it is just a counter spell. Okay, fair enough. Out of air. Never mind. That's what he was holding on to. So this thing, you can craft it with a creature, and I'll start taking a point of damage every round. And he's going to gain a point of life every round, so it's going to be very laborious trying to kill him. Every upkeep, 1 point. Drain life. Okay. Well, that's nice. So we can actually use Kellan. My opponent owns an artifact, so I get 2 map tokens. I think we'll want to play Kellan somehow. Spread things out, I think. Merfolk Cave-Diver. Okay, that's a pretty good card. Yeah, I'm going to just do that because it's 4 damage this turn. That's pretty good. let's see what he gets. Shipwreck Sentry. Okay. One card left in hand. I think it's worth taking the Sentry out. They're eaten by Piranhas. Use a land. Right, eaten by Piranhas. On to you. Merfolk Cave-Diver. Okay, oh, another, wow, another eaten by Piranhas. Nice, we got some card advantage off Kellan. Okay, sorry. We top decked another one. If I had explored with that token, well, that would have been unblockable. An unblockable 3 damage. Missed a trick. I had lethal, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's yeah. Ridiculous. So first 2 games I got 2 for 1 with my artifact destroying creature. 1-drop artifacts definitely very popular. This is a very exploring hand. Why not? I say, why not have another one? Oh, here we go. He's got a fast start as well. Let's see, yeah, use that. Pay him up. Fair enough. bumping things up as well. Nasty. So I cannot make a block. Or I don't really want to. Chump block. Land off the top. That's fair. That's fair enough. So keep him back to the. Oh yeah, he's got him to defend with. So yeah, we'll do nothing. I guess see if this guy's got the counter spell. Okay, got him. He has another flyer. 3/2 flyer, okay. Let's make. Okay. We're gonna find land. Okay, yeah, that was pretty devastating. Had 2 land on top. We can still trade with a 3/2, I suppose. Right, no attacks. We've also got the our caves, actually, now I think of it. Yeah, just trade with a 3/2. Oh, there's another one. Sure, of course he does. Some roll out of creatures, my god. So, yeah, he stopped drawing land at 4. And has just had creatures. Flying creatures, in fact. It's, yeah, it's 4 flying creatures he's had in this top 12 cards. Which is some pretty good going. I mean, I've got 2 flying creatures myself. Now I notice it. Captivating Cave isn't going to do much without a flying creature to put the counters on. We aren't dead yet. It looks like 5 more damage. This pumps just one of them, but it will become a 3/4. Oh! Well, I missed that one, didn't I? Yeah, so that's a 2/3 flyer. And it makes a map token whenever it attacks. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Okay, actually, now I think about it, just double block with these 2, can only kill one of them. Stop 3 damage. That seems like a pretty good trade. Oh, actually, yeah, maybe he only had 3 land and he just drew his 4th. tapping on that one, really? Okay. This thing gains life. That could be very important. Right. This costs 5 mana to make a big chunky blocker. Okay, we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. Let's put it on the flyer. We could tap him, but we've got to block with him, I think, to play the Tinker's Tote. But we wouldn't be able to sack it for life, and that's the main thing, I think, with that one. Two haster, so he's got wow, he's got a third Voltec Cloud card. Yeah, that is the best common in the set, maybe. It's a bit like the 2/2 that made a 1/1 creature. I can equalise a little bit on the ground with a Tinker's Tote. So Oaken Siren is going to get double blocked and killed if I attack. So, I don't think that's a good idea. He's got... That's amazing. He's playing... He thinks he can play Goblin Tomb Raider in a deck that doesn't have any mountains, just has Captivating Cave. I don't think that's a good idea. Just play any other white or blue card. Yeah, he's got one of those as well. Yeah. That's a 4/5. It's a lot of these games coming down to who can pump up their Oaken Siren more with tokens. No blocks. I'm going to sacrifice my one for 3 life. Oh, a Dauntless Dismantler actually hurts me as bad as it hurts my opponent. So I want to kill the Oaken Siren, but I'll kill my own Oaken Siren at the same time. It won't do much good. It'll kill a Compass Gnome. Okay. But let's play it out. Anyway, I can use it the turn I play it as well. Is it sorcery speed that? It's instant speed. Yeah, we did learn that the other day. I think I might as well attack actually. He hasn't got a good block here. Oh yeah, that's a good one. You just get card advantage with that guy. good point. You get to have another flyer. You get to make a map token, and how this works, I think I do that to block, and then I need to kill all the 2 mana things. So unfortunately I don't kill his Altec Cloud Guard. Yeah, we don't find any answer to his 2 flyers. So, yeah, incredible deck full of flyers. We killed 4 of them. He's got a land, the land that turns into a flyer. So he still had 2 more flyers. I could only draw 3 flyers. Okay, let's do some good blocks here. That's a good block. So maybe flyers just win in this set. I think I'm jumping to conclusions a little bit. But yeah, definitely that 4 mana white flyer is pretty good, because it's also gumming up the board with a token as well. Okay, we have no blue mana. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's terrible. Right. Oh, promising vein into maybe an explore with Kellan. That's exciting. But then I don't have any white mana. But that's hopefully not an issue. Right. Herald Scout, yes. Oaken Siren, yes. Eaten by Piranhas. And Shipwreck Sentry. We've got some tricky choices here. Okay, the Oaken Siren goes with the Shipwreck Sentry, I suppose, but then we don't have many follow-up artifacts, so it gets to maybe... yes we do, we have Kellan. Okay, Kellan goes with Shipwreck Sentry. So it's either the Eaten by Piranhas or the River Herald Scout. I've got to take out the removal spell, actually. That's what I think. Do we go for the aggressive approach and go Shipwreck Sentry? I think we do. We've gone first. It should hopefully be an easy 3 damage we can get in. But we didn't top deck a land. I think we've got to dig for that land. That's what these guys are for. Can't cast the Cave-Diver with the Siren, it's not artifacts. Okay, another Oaken Siren, that's annoying. Okay, we're gonna ditch that, try and get to the land a bit quicker. Okay, 3-2. Oh, okay, we hit our land. That's good. Right. Okay, Merfolk Cave-Diver is pretty cool. So, we're not making any artifacts this turn. We'll just attack with this 2-3. And play the Cave-Diver. Okay, 1-3 creature basically. Block the River Herald Scout. Okay. I think it is River Herald Scout again. Another Oaken Siren into the graveyard. Wonderful. That's now unblockable. That's obviously going to get blocked, so I'm just going to attack the unblockable. Has he got a removal spell now? Okay, he guess he thought he could block it, but it did not pay off for him. Got him a treasure token. Ah, right, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Ramps out a big creature. 6/6. Nice. We top deck a land, that's good. We're trying to find land. We can Oaken Siren. It's obviously too late for him to attack, but we had to dig for land. I think there was no other choice. I think we've got to actually dig for a plains, which is sad. Theory, well, one theory is you go for the forest, you get 2 map tokens, and then that helps you find the plains. And we hope we can just block the dinosaur with everything. He doesn't have combat tricks. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna swing for the fences. We're gonna get the forest. We are going to get those map tokens. We've got a Waterwind Scout as well. That could be good as well. Yeah. Another map token seems good. Anything with reach? No. Attack one then. Okay, another big creature. 4/5 reach. Ah. 2 damage to each opponent. Nice. So he's got a good reach blocker, I think. Maybe we're gonna pump up the Merfolk Cave-Diver here. Oh, eaten by Piranhas is good. Damn. Kind of hit for 8, which is pretty good. We were supposed to be looking for the planes. that didn't quite happen. Okay. He's got too many big creatures for me to kill, so this is what we do. Keep exploring, get him, do 8 damage, and then we draw a land, and he should be unblockable and do 7 damage. I'll have enough to play my Master's Guide-Mural next turn. Okay, 3 creatures cannot block this turn. That's not good. And he discovers an Abrade and gets to kill another blocker. Wow. Nice. So I guess this guy has to chump block. Whatever does. Well, they've all got trample, of course. Well, the 2 main ones have. So there's probably no point blocking those. Daring Discovery is quite a nice breakthrough card. So we can only stop 2 damage. Don't think it's worth it. Okay. Land. This thing is a big chunky blocker, I guess. So is that. That also bounces something, and we do have Descend 4. So that could take out an important blocker, and that accept. Yeah, we've got to play this if we want to attack with that guy. That's the only problem. Okay, so. Block. Yeah, we only get through with 3 damage. We go for the Master's Guide-Mural, I think, and just hope he doesn't have. Yeah, another thing that stops everyone blocking. Oh yeah, that thing does 2 damage. Yeah, of course he has 2 of those to finish with after playing 3 huge creatures. Makes sense. Why would he not? Okay, right, let's recap. So this guy doesn't have trample. This guy doesn't have trample. Wait. I think he's got to drop something in the graveyard for that to get pumped up. I've got sort of 8 toughness worth of blockers, but I'm facing 11 trample damage. Okay, so the chomp block has to be on 4 damage thing. You should go there. You should block 3 damage somewhere. And then that means 8 damage is going through. 9 damage is going through. Okay, good game. So, other option could have bounced his 6/6 just to... I should have assumed the worst. He has another thing that stops three things blocking. That would have kept me alive for a turn, I suppose. Yeah, I'm still on 2-2. I got the 1 win, plus a bonus win that I wanted. So it's fair enough. Okay, we've got this tricky hand again. Promising Vein with Kellan. Do we go for a forest, explore, and so on? Might get to play Hurl into history. Well, I'm gonna try this tricky hand again, even though we can't do very much. He's got a fast start. Okay. Well, we have the snail. Echo of Dusk as a first start. Okay, right. And we can go for a Waterwind Scout here as well. Dead. Okay. Yeah. So the flyer is out of there. There we go. Nice removal spell. I could build up the Nautilus. So we want to see if we get a forest. We didn't. No attacks out in turn. Sage of Days. Okay, that's a bit of card selection for him. I will go for the forest. We're going to keep drawing white cards, of course. Yeah, we only get one map token. He doesn't have any artifacts. River Herald Scout. That explores. It's another body. I think we want to keep that. I think we lose on the swing back if we attack, so we're not going to attack. Oh, that sucks. Okay, Tithing Blade is literally the card he wanted. Okay, we just got to reduce the damage coming in, so I'll make this a 1-1. Okay, 2 stun counters. Remind me what's... Oh yeah, I've got a lovely artifact in there, so that can... Yeah, okay. Okay, I think that works. Keep that on top. He probably has more Tithing Blades, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, more Tithing Blades, of course. We're gonna get mana screwed. We can't play our creatures against the Tithing Blade deck. Bound to happen. I probably could have done that in his turn, now I think about that. But never mind. It would have kept this thing tapped down for another turn, but I was forgetting that this has flash. It's going to be the... he's going to get rid of that. Point of damage every round. Lovely. I've got no creatures to use this with, which is wonderful. I had a chance to get white mana, but I was greedy. I thought, oh, surely with all the exploring, I will draw into a plains. But yeah, it's the same problem again. We do not have enough plains in the deck. But yeah, I suppose we're 16 cards in. We didn't get a plains. It's going to happen sometimes. We had the Promising Vein, which is supposed to work like a plains, but we used it for a forest again because we're greedy. So he's going to just do the 2 points of drain life every turn, and there's not much I can do about that. That's another island. Oh, I've been here before. Yeah, this is wonderful when this happens. Lodestone Needle. Yeah, I haven't actually converted this yet. This using this guy. We get to do something fun. Explore until we get a plains. Wonderful. But we actually have Dauntless Dismantler, and this is a 0 cost thing, I think. Okay, 2/2. So get that through. But I need 1 white mana to activate him, unfortunately. So he's probably going to get killed by something before I get to do anything. Okay, we'll play the Dismantler. Oh, really? Well, I have Hurl into history. Oh, are you kidding me? Target artifact or creature spell. Damn, I was getting excited there. Yeah, that's unfortunately countered. That's our second time we've run into that counter spell. What a pain. Okay, that was our ticket. Our solution to our only solution in the deck, I think, to those things. 2/4 creature. We would need like some serious life gain creature, I think. Let's get rid of the Cave-Diver because I can't remember what's in the deck exactly, to be honest with you. Let's play the Oaken Siren as well. Good measure. But yeah, I thought I'll keep the deck simple. So, you know, I don't have any problems with consistency. But I've just... Kellan has cursed me, basically. I just couldn't resist going for the forest instead of the plains. So I was greedy for those map tokens, and of course, yeah, it was a bad decision. Right. I think we just have to jump block here, honestly. And then see what we can do. Hang on a minute, what was that thing that got countered? Oh, my counter spell got countered. Dauntless Dismantler is not an artifact, unfortunately. Yeah, surprisingly few things we can bring back with Abuelo's Awakening. This thing buys me a bit of time. Let's do that. I can gain 2 life with that. And then I can Awakening it and gain 3 more life, which is, I think that's quite funny. Can I have one of these guys explore? Yes, I can. I can get eaten by piranhas. It is target creature. Okay. I think that might be good. Okay, and the turn. Okay, down to 1 life. I'm gonna hang on here by my fingernails. Sacrifice that for 3 life. Now, Abuelo's Awakening, just to get the Tinker's Tote back so we can gain 3 more life. Might be good. Doesn't seem amazing. I think we just tap out as well. That's my thinking. So X equals 4 should tap us out. No attacks. See if he draws 2 direct damage or something. It's... oh. Something becomes a 4-3. Okay. We get to attack with this once and then we have to sacrifice it because otherwise we're dead. But we got to use that card at least, Abuelo's Awakening, which is interesting. Let's see, Kellan. Council of Echoes. Well, if we, yeah, we've got to be careful about using white mana here. Oh, good point. Good point. Tithing Blade. This bounces... Yeah, we take 1 less damage. So that keeps us alive. Which is good. And then I think we explore with that. Council of Echoes can get a bit bigger. Yeah. We want to play Kellan, but he might have another point of direct damage. I think maybe we'll take a risk here. Play the Kellan rather, and see if he has an extra point of damage somewhere. So he replays the Tithing Blade. I lose one of these guys. This is turning into a pretty interesting game, I've got to say. We're going to have Kellan explore. Okay, eaten by piranhas. We've got one of those in hand. We don't need another one. That's my thinking there. We are going to have to sacrifice the Tote. Bang, bang, bang. We get to draw an Oaken Siren, which is pretty cool. Okay, next 2 blockers. And damage. We're actually doing a sizable amount of damage. I think we want to keep up 1 mana to sacrifice that. In fact, maybe sacrifice that guy now because we're on 1. And we have to do that. Can't get around that. Keep 5 up for the counter spell and play something good. So Oaken Siren. Yeah, let's play a Shipwreck Sentry because we can play Oaken Siren and attack the next turn and end the turn. Yeah, we're still dead next turn, but damn it! I just want to counter an artifact or creature spell. Every time they've got something, something else. I'm never gonna. Yeah, well, yeah. Chances are I'm not gonna counter anything with this, but we'll see. Maybe he drew something. And now he that's the point, he can do Tithing Blade, which is an artifact spell, right? Okay, well, I'm gonna hurl that into history. I want to counter something. And we'll see if I can draw something amazing. Oh, a Shipwreck Sentry. Can we do 14 damage? No, he's conceded. He conceded. Oh my god. He was sufficiently impressed. I think he still had the win there. I don't think I had 14 damage. I didn't have a way of gaining life. Well, somehow we clawed our way to 3 wins. I think he just had to stay in that game, and he'd won next turn. He just had a series of setbacks, and he got downhearted. I think it can happen. Right, on to the next one. classic, no white, no plains, but we've got Captivating Cave, so we can play white cards with 1 extra mana, basically. So, Shipwreck Sentry, removal spell. We might get another chance to cast Hurl into history. That was a pretty good one. That felt like a game-winning one. Okay, River Herald Scout. Since you've got no follow-up artifacts, I think that's a pretty good one. Okay, so I think it's not a Hurl into history game. We're not going to cast that this game. I think all of these 2-drops might be too important. But I could lose the Cosmium Blast because I don't have enough white mana. Yeah, we've seen Hurl into history. We'll get rid of that. As good as it is, it might not figure in this game. Okay, right. We've actually got an artifact to keep our Shipwreck Sentry attacking. Black and green. Is he going for a removal spell? I wouldn't mind. No. Okay, so actually the Scout puts an artifact into play. You just need an artifact to enter the battlefield. So we'll play the Scout. That should let us attack. That's right, this guy, you get to scry and get a treasure token. Has he got a combat trick? Okay, it's a sacrifice spell. Draw 2 cards and create a map token. Nice, okay, that's pretty good. Green-black sacrifice deck. I've not run into this one before. Now he gets big scary 4-drop. Makes 1/1 creatures. That's not bad. Right, so we can Oaken Siren and still have mana to use a map token. Use a map token on the Scout. Okay. Another eaten by Piranhas, that seems reasonable. He blocks there, he gets... Oh, right. No, it's your end step, you get a 1/1, not... It doesn't work on my end step. There's his Join the Dead, okie doke, right. Okay, something scary just happened. Yeah, Squirming Emergence. It makes me get rid of a card. Well, Cosmium Blast isn't really doing much at the moment, so yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. You just want to keep chump blocking with that and bringing it back. Another artifact. Attack first, explore later, I think, is the plan. So, looks like we're losing... Lodestone Needle. It's another removal spell. It helps. Yeah, I'm going to use it, I think. And it's an artifact, so I get to keep attacking. Is it time to use this Necropolis? Yep. Fungal Fortitude. Not the best hit. But it gets to come back, it gets to hit for 6 this turn. It gets... Oh, so those fungus creatures can't block. Okay. So Lodestone Needle... yeah. So I'm realizing I want to play... I have to play an artifact. But I also want to play River Herald Scout. Okay, let's play a River Herald Scout. Nice. Yeah, we can stun that thing. And attack like this. Blade, kill something. Let's lose Cartographer's Companion. This was 5 mana to craft. And then that's given me an artifact to craft with. That's good. You like that? Oh yeah. Well, beef him up. Staggering blow. So he's got a combat trick there on top of the deck. Well, that's a 2/2. Let's see if he's got another combat trick. We'll block there and just take it on the chin. Does it have Death Touch or something? No. Okay. Promising Vein. Good. Good hit. Right. Lodestone Compass, I think. Oh, Ixalan artifact. I forgot I've got to exile the artifact first. Let's do that. Yeah, it's done. And then I can have this explore a little bit. Oh, it's Kellan. Okay, yeah, keep him on top. And attack with everything. Oh yeah, that counted as become, obviously, transforming it counts as a new artifact come into play, so that's why the Sentry could still attack. Gets his 1 point life next turn. It might be a bit too late. It's got staggering size on there. Yes, that's right. Okay, that worked out a bit better. Still had the mana issues there, but we drew a lot of action, so it didn't seem to matter too much. Right, Captivating Caves again. Waterwind Scout for turn 3. Removal spell. Yep, just about playable. He's had to mulligan. Oh, we get a 2-drop. That's actually crucial. That makes the hand look a lot better. Nice. Cartographer's Companion is a very welcome sight. Could even play, just delay the Waterwind Scout a turn, because we're expecting some kind of removal spell. Captain Storm, Cosmium Raider. Okay, nice. So that just keeps growing. Yeah, okay, I think I'll go for Cartographer's Companion. The thing with the map, it says sacrifice this artifact, target creature you control explores. So you can take out the target creature with an instant spell if someone else is using their map. And it fizzles. Oh no, this thing. So a bit of direct damage. This does make things lose their abilities, which is quite handy. I think I fancy doing some exploring. Maybe with the snail. Okay, Shipwreck Sentry on top. No, we want to get to a land. I'm going to play the Scout. It's too late for a Shipwreck Sentry, to be honest. Yeah, I can't get through a 1/3 blocker. Blue-red seems pretty good in this set. Card advantage things. Okay, so he's going to start pumping things up. Right, didn't hit a land, so the flyer is going to explore. We'll draw a land. We don't want this trigger going off too many more times. I think I might need that. Just to switch it off. I'll keep one back. Two damage to any target. Well, there goes my flyer. Okay, he's got a lot of cheap things, it seems. Okay, yeah. That's convinced me that this has to be taken out. No, I suppose he's just top decking things. Okay, this becomes a... It's +2. Okay, I'm not too scared by that. So, right, I do not have enough to do this because I don't have. I need a 6th mana basically. Okay, River Herald Scout. Let's try and find that land. We did. We found it. Okay, good. And we can do a Tinker's Tote. Like that's just blown up unceremoniously. Okay, right, so Captain Lanry Storm. Thing is, if we kill her, she might come back. I think kill the volatile wonder glyphs like that. Take 2. Okie doke. Let's. We can either sit on a counter spell. I hope he top decks something good that we can counter. I think not. I think we'll play a 4/4 creature. This. And no attacks. And craft with artifact. It needs double white to craft, of course. Once again, we cannot seem to find a single plains in the deck. With 17 cards in. We didn't even use the search land this time. Excuse me, still got the cough. Right, so it's a 4/2. Alright, we're gonna double block with these two guys. Put it in the graveyard for you. I mean, he's playing red-blue. He's not likely to bring this back, I suppose. Then something else just gets it, but it's what, 2 mana to re-equip it to something. Yeah. I can lose. Okay. Oh wow, there's a plains. That's amazing. Okay. So, craft with an artifact. Do we have an artifact in the graveyard? Yes, we do. Exile an artifact from the graveyard, please. Get that one. And yep, that entered the battlefield, so we'll do that. Let's attack as well. He can trade off if he wants. I'm gonna. Oh, I guess I've got Captivating Caves to try and. Right. Does he have a combat trick or something? That is a sorcery speed thing. There's a red first strike thing, so we won't take that risk. Cool. Okay, let's do the exploring with this. Maybe kill all of his artifacts. That's it. Oh no, he's still got the equipment, of course. Right. We do not want. Okay, maps came into play. That's very good. We can activate that. We can play Kellan. And I'm going to attack for 4. This only counters artifacts or creatures, so bear that in mind. It won't stop his combat trick we're almost certain he has. We'll just have to take it on the chin. Okay. Maybe it's a 1 damage thing he's got. Oh, it's a 2 damage thing. And that's an artifact that I can counter. Haha! Wonderful. Oh, it's history. And I just get a cheap thing with Dauntless Dismantler. Which can blow up. Yeah. Blow up his equipment. Right, yeah, let's think this through. X equals 2. Let's wait a minute. That artifact doesn't have a cost on it, so it's going to get rid of anything that costs 0, which is going to be my manufactory, which isn't good. Okay. Let's do some exploring. Let's we could get Kellan up to 5 toughness maybe if we're lucky. Oaken Siren, okay. Do we want... No, let's attack like this. Got the Oaken Siren. Play the Oaken Siren, there we go. Oh, and then we can use that because we played an Oaken Siren. Yeah, that works out nice. Yeah, this card's bonkers. Right. That's good. We can explore a bit and look for the forest. If we want. Flying vigilance and oh yeah, nice. Can help somebody explore. Cool, extra land. Attack with a scout. Ah, the Cogwork Wrestler. Brilliant. I didn't play mine. But we'll play Lodestone Needle, because obviously these things are going to double block and kill this thing. Am I really doing this to save my... Okay, well... Yeah. We're going to save my 1/2 creature. But wait, no, he doesn't get to hit me a couple of times, so that's... maybe it's okay. Oh, okay. That thing get bigger and bigger. Okay, so that is actually green mana. I'm gonna go ahead and use the green mana. Explore tokens. And I need a blocker, so I'm gonna do that. Oh no. What did they do again? They stunned something. Ah, so I get hit. Eaten by piranhas, that's a good solution, right. I have a horrible feeling he's going to be 3-3 though when he attacks, or... So, I still won't be able to deal with him. So, yeah, we've got to just eaten by piranhas immediately before he gets too big to handle. I think we can play Kellan and have him explore. Okay, that's an alright card. Another one, sure. These things might be pretty good, or maybe it's just because I've got a slow start. Right, so I've got a Merfolk Cave-Diver, and an Oaken Siren. So this thing is going to be maybe a 5-5 or a 6-6 when it attacks next turn. We could see if Kellan can... No, I think just play an Oaken Siren and soak up the damage. Might have a Cosmium Strike, so I could take out one of my blockers if I try and just block this with everything. He can kill Kellan. Oh, but he's going to tap out for a Council of Echoes. He's just going to go for something else big and scary. So that becomes a 5-5. He's got no untapped mana, so it might be a good opportunity to just try and trade it off. But no, he's not going to attack. Fair enough. Let's see, I'm going to have 6 mana available. We want... Do we want to spread the stats around is a good question. This could attack, of course. If I use the map token. Yes, let's have the golem explore. Shipwreck Sentry, probably too late for that. It's unblockable, may as well get in there. Okay, sacrifice that and then that to 7-7 and that to 5-5, yeah, okay, great. Just make big flyers, fair enough. Yeah, 7 damage in the air. probably no way I'm going to catch up with that. Yeah, I can... Waterwind Scout. Oh wait, yeah, there is the Captivating Cave, now I think of it. I'll map token on that. Oh, okay. Abuelo's Awakening makes a spirit creature that has flying. And unfortunately there's nothing in the graveyard. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Okay, so I think possibly that's good. Let's keep that. I'll play a River Herald Scout as well. It may as well be a bigger creature. And I'll attack for 4. I'm gonna just jump block the big flyer this turn. And think about, has he got anything on the board here that just sort of wins? Okay, let's do that. Yeah, he's got a Cosmium Blast to kill that. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's what's going to happen at some point. Unfortunately, out of luck there. Oaken Siren, however, can come back. Yeah, tap for 2. And it's a 3/3 for what it's worth. He's got a lot of blockers we can't get through. So yeah, the big flyer just wins it. Okay, 5/5. That's not instant speed, is it? So we'll just let that through. Get out to 1. What's that? Oh, Exile card from graveyard. Okay, well that's interesting. We actually got a another flying blocker. Might buy us another turn. Just thinking, yeah, craft with artifact. What artifact do we have? It would have to be the snail, I think. Don't know if that's a good idea. I can put more stats in the air, maybe. Worth a shot, I say. Get rid of that snail. Okay, attack for 3. Whatever. Yeah, no. Okay, attacks with a 5/5. We chuck that guy in the way. We do have Captivating Cave, don't we? But he can attack with 2 flying creatures now. That's the problem. Right, so, but, now, I'm thinking I want this to explore. Well, we drew on a land. That wasn't what we wanted. Got too many blockers for, yeah, I think, but he might be scared enough to block. No, he wasn't. Okay. Okay, sure. You have another removal spell. Boring. Yeah. Another mirror match versus white-blue where they just have more flyers. Well, he had the growing creatures early on. He decided, nah, I'm not going to bother with that. He's got too many blockers. I'll just go with flyers, and that did the trick. I think that's is that 5 and 3. Seems okay. Didn't quite make it to gold. Needed that last win. Yeah, a bit of a mishmash. We started with Kellan, so that would be a white and green card. And then the second card really spoke to me. Second pack, I saw Hurl into history. I thought, this has to be a fantastic card. What I realised later, it just counters artifacts or creature spells. And it took a while before I could actually counter anything with it. But it did help me win a game. So, I don't know, swings and roundabouts. Maybe it would have been easier if we just went white and green. Definitely the first 2 losses were because I used my Promising Vein to find a forest so that I could use Kellan's adventure to get map tokens. Because I'm greedy. I want more value. I want more lands. And of course I couldn't find a plains for the life of me. And that lost me 2 games. So Kellan has been a bit of a lead weight around my neck. It has helped win maybe a game or 2 as well, but looks like flyers are quite a big deal in this, and pumping up your flyers. Whoever can pump up their Oaken Siren the most seems to win, sometimes. Well, and removal is always important. I don't know. We got 3 sets of Eaten by Piranhas. Of course, this causes crucially creature to lose all abilities, so they lose flying, and it's instant speed as well, so you can use it like a combat trick. It's not too bad. Not a bad removal spell for blue. Yeah, and Master's Guide-Mural. This kind of tied the whole deck together. I think we got this towards the end of the second pack, maybe, and I didn't have any expensive artifacts for my Oaken Sirens to help me ramp out until I hit this. So that won a couple of games. So that's definitely good. I put Council of Echoes back in. It's not an artifact card, but it's just a bit too good. 4/4 flying for 6 is quite good in this environment, I think. Well, I lost to it in the last game. And it can bounce things if you have 4 things in the graveyard. 4 opponents. So, yeah, seems quite good. Merfolk Cave-Diver did a fair bit of damage. This is quite a good evasion creature, so it's sort of unblockable, which when you are exploring. So we had a bit of exploring and some artifacts as well. So you got the map tokens sort of provide the link there. Shipwreck Sentry's got in for a bit of damage. So it wasn't too bad. Abuelo's Awakening didn't do a whole hell of a lot. Basically it just brings an artifact back from the graveyard, and it just happens to be a flying creature as well. It's not a very big flying creature. Yeah. Other things I could have done, I had the Tarian's Journal, which looks like it has potential, but I think I'm not sure if splashing for this does a whole hell of a lot. It's a card that needs a lot of investment to actually produce a result, I would say. Grasping Shadows looks potentially good if you need a creature, and then he's got Death Touch and Lifelink, so that can be pretty awesome if you're playing maybe black-green with a few big creatures, but might not be the card for this kind of deck. Yeah, and there's Oakenbak, Great Mistake, Sunbird Standard could have been good, but I went for a simpler setup, and I think it's reasonably effective. Okay, so let's claim the prize here. Get a pack. 650 gems. That's not bad, isn't it? My goal, as ever, is to get to 3,400 to try and buy the Mastery Pass. So we're halfway there now. So that's nice. I'm going to try. I think I'm going to have time to do about 5 more of these drafts before this thing times out. So we'll see. Anyway, I think that's the video. So thanks for watching.